Hi guys, this is Evelyn as StampinUP. I'm glad to be back, and today I'm going to show you a card that I made. It's been a while that I haven't making the card. I've been so much scrapbooking and doing other stuff. So today I'm going to show you how to make this card. I'm going to give you the material before I start. I'm starting off with the base, which is A4 size. And this is Baja Breeze from StampinUP. Then I cut a piece of certain celery, and the certain celery is 2.5 by 5.5. I also did that cut, and I'll show you how. I'm sorry, I'm not getting cold. I made a cut here, which I'll show you how I did with the Baja Breeze. I got a piece of vanilla cream cardstock, and this is cut to 1 3/4 by 5.5. Okay, and I got this 2 die cut right here. Die cut is from StampinUP, and it's called Edge Light Adorant Acid. And when you order, you get these 2 sets. Also, they also made something to coordinate with that. It's a separate purchase, and it comes with these 3 embossing folder. These 2 right here coordinates with these 2. Okay, and the one I'm going to be using today is this one, which is going to be embossed by this one. Okay, so I'll show you doing with the Baja Breeze, because I went ahead and did the Sultan celery. Okay, just to shorten the time. And all this and all the items that I'm showing to you, I'll put that in the description once I put it on, next to the video. Okay, so what I'm going to go first is I use for this card I use the ribbon, which is called the satin pleated ribbon. StampinUP this is new to StampinUP, and I just love it. And you get approximately 5 yards of these beautiful pleated satin ribbon, and they come in 4 colors. If I'm mistaken, I know they come in blush and what is this one here? Is the Blush and Bride, the Pear Pizzeria, and then the Baja Breeze, and I think there's another lot. I think it's Ruby Red. I have to double check that, but I'll let you know. And for the price is right, I'll put that amount. If you want to know, you can email me. And then the 2 punches that I have here, because since I already made the card already with the owl, I figure I'd do a different color, and instead of using the owl, I'll use the bird. But for those that curious how you use the owl in this machine and this die cut, because everything in this punch comes with everything that you need to build your your owl or your bird. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come and I'm going to start cutting the front to make the edge again, and then I'm going to emboss it. And I'm going to do the front side because that's what I need. So in order to do that, I don't have my big shot. I sold my big shot. I have the cutter bug because my hubby bought me my IQ cut, and it's a big machine to actually bring it to the table. So I'm glad I stood with the cutter bug, and plus when I go to crop night, I can handle, I can carry that. Alright, so I'm going to use the plate A, like that's the main plate that you can use besides if you use the scissors. And then I'm going to use the letter C because it's for thin dies. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, since I'm doing only the front and not the back, I'm going to open up my card. Now the only problem is when you line these little thin die cut, the measure of this die cut, I'm sorry, I'm not even showing the camera, the measure in this die cut is 6 inches. So your cutter bug is about 5 1/4, something like that, or 5 3/4. So it's not going to fit. But I got a tip to show you for those that don't own the big shot, only has the cutter bug and interested in getting this little die cut. What you're going to do first, line it up first. And I advise you, and it depends on what cut you're looking for. But this type of cut, because I want the round to be in the bottom, I'm going to line it up. I'm going to line it up. Let me see if I can get it closer. Hold on so you can see. Okay, I think that's good enough. And let me just bring this way. I'm going to line it up where I want it. And you see how it's kind of sticking out, and this size is 5.5, it's going to stick out. So of course it's not going to fit through a machine, but there's a better way. Okay, once I have it lined up, I'm going to use repositioning tape because I don't want it to shake or move when I run it through my machine. Okay, now instead of folding the card, because if you do, you're going to get a cut on your second back card and you don't want that. So what I do is I'm going to flip over because I got the blaze facing down, so of course it's not going to cut. But then also I'm going to use a piece of cardstock the same size, and I'm going to put it between the card. And remember, this is the back side, so I'm going to put it on the front of that sheet, so like that it won't be too much of a dent. So instead of using the plate this way, I'm going to turn my card that way to the side, so like that you could get a nice clean cut. Okay, so I'm using plate A, the letter plate C, and sandwich with the plate B. I'm going to take my cutter bug, and then I'm going to run it through. Even you're gonna still get a dentation on the back side, but I'll be honest with you, it looks kind of cool. I like it. And this is the only best way, you know, that it could be done. Okay? So now I'm gonna take my repositional tape out of here. And of course it came off everything. Here we go. Okay, and this is the cut that I got. I don't know if I can show you. This is it. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, this is what I want. And you see what I'm talking about also, even though I put that card between it, you still get a little dentation on the back side. But I like the way it looks because when you close, you're not going to see that. Okay, so once I did that, now I'm going to go and I'm going to take my embossing folder, because I want a little more detail and more dimensional on my piece where I did the edge of the cut. So I'm going to take my embossing, I'm going to go a little far out because I think it's kind of too close. I'm going to line this up. I'm sorry, I'm going to do it this way. Hold on. I'm sorry, this way. So, because I want it to match. Oh, I'm always off the camera. I want it to match with my cut that I just did. And if you see what I'm doing, you see how this line is? This is where it's going to emboss. So I'm going to bring it down and make sure that it evens out first before I put it to the machine. I have to do it this way because I can't see what I'm doing. I think this looks pretty good. I'm going to bring it down a little bit, and this is what I want. So of course we're not doing the back, we're just putting it between the cardstock. So I'm going to close it up because of course we can. And now I'm going to use my, I'm just going to use the, I don't think I need the letter C because it's going to be too built. So I'm doing A, B. Where's my B plate? My other B plate, where are you? Of course I lost it somewhere around. Here we go. Then I'm going to put that to a sandwich. Then I'm going to use my other letter B. Okay. And I might want to use a sheen or a piece of cardstock to make sure. Then I'm going to come to my cutter block and I'm going to run it through. It might still be a little tight, but no, I feel it's cool. It's too tight. It might have a really good, clean embossing, but that's fine. I like that. Okay, and this is what it looks. It looks just like this. Look how pretty, right? Okay, so now I finished cutting and embossing. Now we're going to put the part together. Just a little tip on that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Baja Breeze and I want to color the edge. I'm going to save this little piece. I'm sorry, I may save this. Oh, my camera's going like, I just got a poppy. do it this way so you can see me better. I might save this little piece here. So, okay, so getting back to the card. I'm going to take my Badger Breeze and I'm going to just distress it on the edge. So I can just give it a little pop. I love distressing. And I'm only going to do this on the front. I don't have to do it also on the back. Okay? Alright, and then I'm going to do my bird, because that's exactly what I'm going. I'm going to still show you how I put my owl together, but today I'm going to use my bird. So I'm going to distress my bird with the Badger Breeze and the wing. Now, the only difference between the owl and the bird, the owl doesn't come with the wings. It comes with the body. This, what I'll show you, and the only thing I like, you don't have to use the wing, but if I wanted to, I get it from the bird, and the bird has a wing, and that's where I got the wing from. Okay, so that's this piece right here. So I'm going to stretch this. Okay. What else I need? Oh, and then I'm going to take this little piece I have over here, and I'm going to take certain celery, and close this up, the Badger Breeze. I think I lost an eye, and I hope not. And let's see, oh, here we go. I don't want to lose my little eye from the owl. Okay, and I'm going to distress my certain celery with the same color. I just love the way it looks. I mean, you could use any color, but you know, brown, you know, close to cocoa, maybe like an antique color, but I like to do it this way. Okay. Now I'm going to take that piece. I'm not going to glue that down yet because I want to glue my. Now this little piece right here. Another piece of paper. I'm going to stamp it with this wheel. It's a new wheel punch that's called In Stitch, and it has all these pretty little stitch here, like a zigzag, like if you was doing a sewing machine. I just love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make a two-tone so it can match my card. So I'm going to use certain celery and Badger Breeze, and I'm going to do half and half. So I'm going to go with the darker color, and I'm assuming that the certain celery is kind of darker. So I'm going to go halfway. I'm just eyeballing, and I'm just going to roll this up until I get all the ink. Then I'm going to come with my Badger Breeze, and I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to go the other way. Even if I overlap a little bit, it's not going to harm my my stamp. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up where this little line is, because it goes, if you do it that way, you get the center of it. So I'm going to and roll. Now I got more of the blue than the, I'm going to try this one more time because I really wanted to get, let's see if I can try this one more time. I wanted to get an even color. Okay, let's try this again. So I'm going to line this up and try to go straight, and that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I wanted to get some, the two colors in there, and I only got 1% of the other color. Okay, now I'm going to use two color. I'm going to brush one side with the certain celery. And then I'm going to take my Badger Breeze. Back a little bit more the certain celery. So I want a two-tone. Okay. Now I'm going to put the card together. Now to cut the certain celery that I already did the cut. Where's my runner? Okay. I'm going to not overlap it, but I'm going to go a little bit about, I say about a half, not a half, about an 1/8 inch above the embossing image that I did, so it can look like this. Okay? And I might have to trim this a little bit. Okay. But you know what? I should have, okay, I'm going to have to come back a little bit here, because I'm supposed to put this color underneath. Never too late to make that. Make sure I got the right one. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up to the edge of the folding part. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, now I'm going to put that there, okay, so it can look like this. Now I'm going to use my Baja Breeze, line this up to make it like 5 inches. Here's my ribbon. I love my ribbon scissors, it just cuts so smooth like butter. And then, so I don't want to use my glue stick because I don't have it plugged in. So I'm going to use some fabric glue because I think it works faster. And I'm just, ooh, it's going all over the place. That's because I had it upside down, and this was an idea that I got on YouTube. I'll be honest with you, I don't like it. I prefer to let it, you know, to squeeze it out instead of doing it this way. Oh God, I'm far away from the camera. Okay. Now I'm going to make sure I got it the right way because there's the two sides, it looks a little different. So I'm going to line this up. Wipe off that glue. Make sure it's straightened out because you still have time to work on it. That's what I like about the glue, because if you use the glue stick, once you stick on there, you cannot move it around. At least with the fabric glue, you have enough time to glue this on. I mean, like to move it a little bit the way you want it. Okay, so I hope it's not taking too long. It's, you know, because I'm giving you detail at the same time. Now I'm going to use my bird, and I want it to be a 3V. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to glue my wings first. I meant to do it this way. That means I'm going to have to... You saw what I did. I brushed the wrong side, but it's okay. I'm going to speed up the process. I want my wings to stick out a little bit. Then I'm going to take my second wing, and I want this one to pop up. Along with my bird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half and put it one on the bird because I want that wing to pop up. And then I'm going to put it together like this, and this is my bird. How cute. And then the other half I'm going to put it on the back side so it can, where I want to put it at. I'll probably put it right in the middle, and right there. Now the two leaves that are, some of the leaves that I have here, I'm just going to put some in here, make it like a little branch. Goodness gracious, come on! I'm going to glue this together with this. And then there's another piece here. These are very delicate, so you can't even use it. So instead of doing two on both sides, I'm just going to do one side. Then I'm going to tuck it in right here in the middle. Okay. You know what? I'm going to put a little dot there because I want to use a rhinestone. And my little rhinestone, I have it right here. And that's going to be for the eyes. And if I'm lucky, I'm hoping to get either a green or a blue. And I see a green. You know what? I see a blue too. Not that same color, but I think it's going to pop up a little bit more. Okay. Let me get the beak. Okay, so far look how cute! Oh my god, they came adorable. I hope you guys are catching this. Okay, now for my word to say happy birthday, I'm going to use early espresso. And I love this stamp, just so you know that this stamp, we have these, you know, like the legibility. Also, StampinUP has some too, but our colors come silver, and 6 pieces. So you get, this is like the medium size, and you get it's like 6 of them in different sizes. And like this goes probably to the third to the smallest, and it fits so perfect when to this stamp that's right here. I kind of stamped it. And then I punched it out with this one. Look how perfect that is. Okay, I was going to use this instead of the bird, but that's going to be my next card. Because I don't want to overthink my animals. But I like the way this looks. I might use it like this. Oops, sorry. Just like this. But not today. So I'm just going to use the happy birthday that comes with this set. The only problem, I'll be honest with you, what I have, for some reason my acrylic block doesn't grab so good with this mountain. If anybody's got a tip, please let me know, because that's the only problem I have. It's just not grabbing. Not grabbing at all. I have to hold it down a little, line it up, and then let go, which sometimes doesn't even come out perfect. Okay, so this is my card. Look how pretty. Alright, so really quick, I just want to show you how the owl goes with the other punches. You already saw the bird, how that bird came out of this punch. So the birds, you get 3 pieces. You get the bird, you get the leaves, and you get the, you get the wings and you get the leaves. Right here, right there. And then with the punch, with the owl punch, you get the body, you get that little part of the body that goes in the middle, you get the 2 size, you get 3 different sizes of eyes. You get the real big one, the tiny little ones, and these 2. Then you get a heart. And if you want the wings, you grab it from the bird. And that's exactly. So this is the body right here. Okay, and I'm going to go close because this is going to be my last one. So don't. I know it might be a little boring, but if you're the if you're the owl person that likes owl, I think this owl punch is perfect. It's not so big, it's not so small. I think it's perfect for a punch. I mean, for a card, scrapbooking. I had did it all. Alright, I lost my eyes again. Alright, here we go. I'm going to have to use my tweezer. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my eyes. I already put the black dot on my, I already did my eyes. Put it that way. So I can short it. So oh my god, I did it again. I'm so glad I can be able to see this. Here we go. I'm going to put my eyes. Okay. And then for the body. I'm going to make sure I line this up. And like I said, with glue, you can move it around. Any pieces that you work, please do not work with glue stick. Otherwise, you will never have the time to move it around. Okay, so we got the body in, and last is the wing. I chose the blue, so I'm gonna, and I take it and I use the pointy part. It doesn't make a difference what size you want it. It's on you. So if you don't want to use I'm sorry, I'm gonna use the beak. If you don't want to use the wing, you don't have to, honestly, because it didn't come with it, but I kind of like the way it looks. So I'm going to put a little dot so I can use the beak, because it does come with it. So it's like a heart shape, so you could do it upside down, or you can use it this way, the way I have it, this one right here. Okay. This video looked like it's not got half of the stuff. I can just tell that it didn't even show. I'm so sorry. And what else? Oh, now I'm gonna put my wings. And then I'm gonna use the other side. Very simple, very fast. When you're not actually on the videos, you can do it faster than this. And look how adorable, adorable. And I look like I kind of missed. I know I was out of camera a lot. I can tell. I should have just went a little closer, but this is it, okay? So I'm so glad that you enjoy, the card that I made. I hope I caught everything. If you have any questions, just let me know. And I'm trying to find the second card to it. I probably went off my limit and I just cannot find the other card. With all this big mess I have in here. Oh well. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. Thank you. And hopefully I'll be back with another video. Ciao.